Alphas. We are back here.
Hey guys.
With Tone
and Trina. Welcome back.
And the dog Cairo, because
Cairo is out of control.
He may bark
right
at any time and be part of the show as well. So like,
I don't want y'all to hear him whining in the background.
He might actually jump up here, so it's all good.
Jump up, yeah.
But we are here to continue to deliver the truth to you about hip hop.
Yes.
Today we have Twista with Summer 96. Right?
Summer 96.
Summer 96 out here.
Interesting.
So delivering the most raw album reviews on the internet, period.
Yes.
On YouTube, iTunes, everywhere podcasts are. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell right away below.
Yes.
The notification bell. It's only once a week. It's not really going to bug you like that.
And we're everywhere. We're everywhere. That
all social media.
iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. We have a Facebook. We have a Twitter. We have an Instagram. Wherever you go.
Same handle. Same handle everywhere.
Absolutely Alphas.
Same handle.
Everywhere, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. We really appreciate it. Like you said, we're doing Twista. Twista was born Carl Mitchell. He's from Chi-Town and, also known as Tongue Twister.
Okay.
Because he is a fast rapper. Now, I will admit, I'm not a super fan of his. I don't know. Like, Bone Thugs came out, they did it, and it was like cool. And it was like, boom. It was just enough. But like now it's like, I gotta listen too hard. I'm not enjoying it. Like it's I don't know. It's a little too much for me. But
I mean, that's how all mumble rap is now, though. It's fast and mumbly.
His labels include Capital, Get Money Gang, Atlantic, Loud, Zoo, and BMG. And he is been on countless tracks. He's been on tracks with Jamie Foxx. I mean, you name it. Kanye, everyone. It's
probably his main, most popular feature.
Yeah.
It's Kanye. You want Kanye?
Jamie Foxx is a big deal too, though.
No, I'm just saying, for who was on the radio rotation.
Who do you think got more money out of Jamie Foxx and Kanye?
I
just thought about that.
I'm gonna say we gotta Google that for me to know for sure. We ain't gonna take the time to do that. I would guess Jamie Foxx.
I would guess Jamie Foxx too.
But I'm just saying, as far as what played on the radio, that one song with Luther Vandross, that's what everybody knows Twista for.
That was both of them though. That was Kanye West and
Jamie Foxx on that too.
Jamie Foxx.
Get the fuck out of here! I forgot about that. I'm bugging.
They're both on there.
Yeah, I forgot how hot Jamie Foxx was in the game too, though.
Jamie Foxx music bang.
Yeah,
I have listened to all his albums.
Oh, Jamie Foxx music was the shit.
I can listen to him front to back.
Like Jamie Foxx is a true Renaissance artist, but this show ain't about Jamie Foxx, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's about Twista. So we're gonna have we're doing a half and half like we've been doing. Let us know how you guys are liking that, if it's working for you or not. We got some feedback about it, and it's been positive.
Can y'all see him? I don't know. Y'all probably can't see him.
You can't hear them answering you either. But you're gonna start off. Okay. So there's 15 tracks.
Yeah.
Did you do the first 7 or the first 8?
Because technically the first track isn't a song, so I mean, just for good measure, I went up to Heaven. If your list starts with Heaven, I don't know.
No, my list starts with the song after that.
So going in order here. So overall synopsis: Twista is okay. And honestly speaking, Twista I'm mostly neutral on. I'm not gonna say I'm like a I'm an against fan or like a non-fan, against his music, or think he's trash.
I thought you were a fan of Twista.
Or that I'm like a super fanatic either. Mm-hmm. I'm just neutral, you know what I mean? Because this is my first time listening to one of his albums from front to start, from start to finish, front to back. So what I'm saying right now, the point I'm making is he's a stronger executioner than what I remember. He's very strong in bars and lyrical execution. The beats are mostly great. Old school, I shouldn't say old school. More traditional beats, not like the kind of shit that you hear now. I can tell the difference between a more traditional, I guess, style of beat creation versus the kind of shit that you hear with newer artists. I can tell the difference. And the last time we were up here that I can remember discussing that or really noticing that was with the Boozy Badass review, and those beats were mostly trash or basic, but here the beats are traditional and good. Very good use of like the keyboard, like pianos, like digital sounding thing that he's used. He used the same instrumental on like a lot of tracks. So track by track, I mean, just strong execution, not a lot of content overall.
No.
What I mean by content, I mean subject matter. Not a lot of diversity there. But you know, but the bars are strong and the beats are strong, so it's a great album overall. Probably in mainstream music, maybe, and by my observation, the best album that we have reviewed this year in mainstream, by my take. So here we go. So I got the first. In mainstream, this is the best album I think we reviewed in the show. Now on
you saying Twista?
Twista's with Summer '96 for mainstream artists. That we have reviewed albums on this year in 2019.
I'm just making sure you mean Twista, not like a feature or something.
No, Twista.
You're talking about Twista, okay.
Yeah, Twista, like for mainstream artists, albums that we reviewed. Yeah. So because we've been doing interviews, and the thing with that is like with the interviews, I think we've also Kyle's shaking the camera, by the way. So I saw that. So honestly, I think we missed.
Move.
I think we missed up to this point. I think we missed probably the best.
Move.
We missed probably the best 5 albums of the year so far, in my opinion. We didn't review them on the show, but it's all good. So
do you know any of them right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we missed Tech Nine. Tech Nine is semi-mainstream.
We reviewed them twice already, though.
Twice.
Yeah, we reviewed him twice.
What was? We did like a light HOB mention, like it's a little treat.
What's another one?
3-track Logic Drop.
We reviewed them twice as well.
Multiple times, yeah. But you know, I'm just saying we missed the best ones.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know what I mean? So like, which it's all good. I'm just saying like,
yeah, I got you.
You know, it's just going off memory. You know, what I mean? This is mentioned. So like for what we've gotten to. It's a great thing that we got into Twista now, you know, and this album in particular is a good look. So track by track here. So
damn, that was a long intro.
That was the synopsis.
Damn.
I always do a synopsis first.
I don't usually be that long.
Yeah, it do. Yeah, you playing. So Summer '96. The intro, as you can hear right now.
Playing it right now.
Yeah, he starts off with like a skit, like kind of playing like radio excerpts from like what was going on in '96. So you know when Tupac got shot, the NBA championship, like Summer '96, and they get you back to that feel because you know he's an OG, so he's trying to. It's for his fans, like I mean, and then it's like it's funny looking at him in his picture because it's like I didn't really know what he looked like until like I saw this album, and like I didn't really get a good look at his face. You know, I never really knew what he looked like, so it was like it's like he looked like an OG. You know what I mean? So he got to like you know it's for his fans and shit like Summer '96. You know what I mean? You know you old hip hop fans out there basically is what he's saying. So Home Invasion next up. You know, it's the first song track that's playing right now. Strong intro song, good synopsis, good summary. Again, execution, like I noticed right away, it's like wow, like Twista was really a spitter, like wow. Featuring Do or Die. Do or Die is featuring on several tracks in the album actually.
Yeah, it has a lot of the same features on the tracks.
Do or Die apparently is a couple guys.
Get down.
Yeah, Do or Die is 2 guys I think. I noticed that as well. Home Invasion is to me sounds like a light, you know. And
it's playing now. I just started.
Yeah, Home Invasion sounds like a light battle trap, you know. Overall summation of the album. It's a good intro. It's a good starting song. Shootout featuring Do or Die Gang.
I do like Home Invasion.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
It's one of my.
I started to notice like the beats are like dope. You know what I mean? Like right away. With Home Invasion too, I noticed that.
That is a nice beat.
And the good beats go for a while actually. Shootout is featuring Do or Die again. This is the straight up gang shit. You know what I mean? Chi-Town, Twista repping Chi-Town. So straight up gang shit going on a Shootout. His fast rap flow is very befitting for gang shit. I think it's like his flow is like a drive-by, like a rapid-fire drive-by. Like that's what his flow is. It sounds like his flow sounds like that. So if he talks about something like that, it sounds like he's supposed to be doing it. It's very befitting.
Shoot up.
Yeah. So Body Talk, the best chick track on the album, and there are several on the album, and he's doing that because like I said, I think his biggest single was the one with, like his
Jamie Foxx.
best known single was the one with Kanye and Jamie Foxx. I forgot the name of the track, but I remember that. I remember how it sounded though. And so it's like, since he's known for that, I think he has a lot of chick tracks in the album. But Body Talk is a great one. Like, if you fellas, you know anything about the art of, the art of dealing with women, basically, body language. So it's like he has a very descriptive,
amplifies that.
Yeah, he has basically, I mean, with good execution too, though. So he has good wordplay while describing the interaction of, like, reading Shorty's body language. And I mean, to me, that's dope how he was able to put that together. It was very cohesive. How I Look. Keyboard, this is the keyboard bell sounding instrumental when I first started, kind of noticing it. But I mean, I think these types of instrumentals or sounds are throughout the album. And the beat is dope. The instrumentals fly.
The beat is dope.
It's a basic flex track, concept wise. This is some flex shit. This is what This is what he's doing right here. He's also like making this beat, his flow more contemporary, like a contemporary mumble trap style of flow. Not as fast as he normally would rap, but it sounded like more contemporary, like he's one of the new guys. It's how he sounds in this song. And it's a flex track, so I would think this is like his lead single.
Like a trap song, like a trap.
Yeah, like the way he's flowing with it. Smoke on By, obviously your weed track, and the instrumental again very befitting. You can hear like the getting high in the beat. You can hear that shit in the beat.
You can hear them smoke weed in the song.
In the instrumentals, you get high off the instrumental. I don't even smoke and I got high. Listen to that shit. You feel me?
Hold on, let's play a little.
Listen to that. Hold up. Let's let it ride out. Come on now.
Hey.
You like floating shit.
Yeah, that's one of mine. We'll get to my review.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, so yeah, Misty, cut. Okay, so back here.
We're back.
Yeah, next up we got War Ready, my best track on the album.
Yes, playing right now in the background.
Right now, yeah. So I mean, all the beats have been hot up to this point. This is
featuring Do or Die. It's
another hot beat featuring Do or Die once again. Chi-Town representing. And War Ready is a battle rap track, so like battle war. It's battle rap actually. Like that's how I took it. That's what he's doing. Okay. And next, yeah, very strong bars. That's really what it was. Like,
and Burner's in there too.
But that's kind of comes with battle rap. Like your bars get stronger. You know what I mean? That's kind of part of the game. Then next up we have No Weapon, which I anticipated that would mean No Weapon Shall Prosper. I kind of like anticipated that before I played it.
That's the gist of it.
So like, it's biblical verses here. So No Weapon
featuring beads with his
No Weapon Shall Prosper, because these niggas already got weapons that blow you away with, and they ready out here basically. You know what I mean? War ready, like the last track said. Basically, so Beads is another like great feature in the album. Once again, really shining on the album. So good features in here on the album in general. Here is what I'm noticing.
Yeah.
So yep, that's it for my track list. Go ahead.
You want to give your
Oh yeah, and I mean straight up, I have like 8.5 for the album.
Oh.
Very strong execution, good beats, not a lot of diversity in subject matter or positive content. But just and then there's one song which is not even rapping, hey nah. but yeah.
Yes.
but 8.5 is what I have here.
Okay,
basically.
Okay.
Strong execution.
I'm surprised at that score, but
good shit, Twista.
We gonna get into my review, which is the latter half. I'm starting out with Heaven. And that's featuring Do or Die as well. Do or Die's on a lot of these tracks.
All the tracks?
Yeah, Scotty Music. It's a chick track. I love when the guy's on there and he's like, fuck your coach. Like Dave Chappelle.
Right.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Can't go on there.
I will say that I do feel like overall, before I get into my review too far, him as an artist is not something that I am really in tune with or enjoy listening to a lot, because I feel like, you know, we had our Bone Thugs era, and then after that, you know, it was kind of like, oh, it's kind of distracting almost to listen to it. It's just too fast. You know, it's like, it's not enjoyable to me. I do appreciate his lyrical performance, but it's not something that I enjoy listening to. Does that make sense?
It kind of makes sense. I mean, I think most mumble rappers now rap about as fast as Twista does. I mean, like, I just think
not at all. Not at all. Yeah. But I think he has endured in the game because he is able to rap as fast as he does, and it is impressive. It's very impressive because a lot of people can't talk that quickly. Yeah. And you know, it's very impressive. But I'm just saying, with me as a person, it's just hard for me to listen to. But I do appreciate him as an artist because that is a talent. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm kind of like conflicted. The next one is All I Know. This is featuring Bandman Kevo, Chicago rapper. Bandman Kevo actually did 22 months in jail for credit card fraud. And you know how I know that? Because when I searched for him to look him up and do some research, that was the very first thing that came up. And I thought that was really messed up. Yeah, right. So I just wanted to say...
Nothing positive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I just wanted to say that's messed up. And shout out to him.
Right. It's not that good.
He has a track that came out this year called The Sauce. It was released this year.
So you can find that more easily.
Look that up.
You know what I mean?
He's a nice artist. I appreciate him. And I want to give another shout out right now to TJ Porter. He had his album Voice of the Trenches. I kind of wanted to review that. He's in more low underground. He's coming up through the ranks, you know. But the album was okay, and I appreciate him as an artist. So I just wanted to say shout out TJ Porter. Okay, next song, So Fresh, So Clean, featuring Burner again. Burner is everywhere on this album as well. He has, awesome. I guess these are his like main homies. Yeah, it has to be because they're like on every track. Like it's ridiculous. Clark Airlines is another feature of this track. It's another chick track and brag album. Brag track. I do like Burner's voice though. I like his voice. I don't think he's lyrically inept, but I do like his voice. So if he could manage to have some nice lyrics, it would be enjoyable. Next, Weekend featuring Sean. It's R&B track, another chick track. He's courting a cutie. The beat's whack. And I have a quote here that doesn't even make sense, so I'm not going to read it. The last three tracks, again, are featuring some of the same people that we have already mentioned. Burner, DJ Ferris, and Do or Die.
On all three tracks.
On all three tracks of the final three tracks of the album. All three of those guys
I think Do or Die is a duo. But yeah, gotcha.
So Hey Now. So the first of the last three tracks is Hey Now. It's literally just Hey Now the whole song. It's like
I couldn't believe that shit.
It's ridiculous. And then it like slows down. It's stupid. I don't like it. Radio is a techno beat, and it's okay. You know, it sounds like something you would listen to if you were on like
kind of poppy,
maybe like drugs or something. I don't know.
I thought it had a pop sound to it.
Tonight, it's R&B flavor. It's the last track of the album. I do like it, and it's kind of almost one of my favorite tracks. It's their night. They're ready to shine. That's what it's all about. They're just out here shining together, living their best life. Touch the sky. That's what you're gonna do. So that's my review. I give the album 5. Yeah, that's my final. Bada boom, bada bing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review.
Comment below your rating.
Yes.
Your favorite tracks.
Please, absolutely.
What we don't know, we talking about.
Everywhere.
All platforms, all podcast platforms you can think of, which you already listen to on podcasts.
Yes. Leave us a review on iTunes, please.
All on iTunes especially, yes. And all social media platforms with the same handle everywhere. Thank you.
Yes. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today and listening to our review. Make sure you share, like, follow everywhere. Streaming, we're everywhere. You know, Facebook, Instagram. What's the other one?
Twitter or something?
Twitter, yes. Twitter. Absolutely, Alphas. So I hope you guys have a great week, and Tony and Trina, we out.
We out, absolutely out. See y'all.
Beats by Crow.
Oh, you don't know. Chasing paper, you don't know. Yeah, they hate you, you don't know. She won't rape, you don't know. I'm the greatest. Oh, you don't know. About the blow, you don't know. About my dough, you don't know. She at the dough, oh, you don't know. What we doing, nigga? Make a lot of moves, count a lot of paper. All I wanna do is count a lot of paper. Make a lot of moves, count a lot of paper. All I wanna do is count a lot of paper. Stack my paper. Never been a sucker, nigga. I can't hate ya. Rather scream, fuck a nigga. If it ain't about the green, what we about to do then? I'm headed to the club. Bunch of 30s in my crew then. Tryna get my shine on. Make us spill a wine on. She dancing cause my line's on. Pull up, let her grind on. These ball mains and diamonds. She whispered that I'm fine on. Can I